It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is going to be a replay request by none other than MoFaD once again, who is spawning at the bottom left as the pink undead player. He will be facing up against Nick, who is spawning as the yellow undead on the top right, and it appears that both players are opening up with the hero first build order. It's going to be Undead Mirror, and the map is Last Refuge. We got a tavern in the middle, goblin merchants adjacent to that, a goblin lab camp right in front of your base. Goblin, rather not goblin, it's just a mercenary camp. It doesn't belong to the goblins. I keep messing it up each time. I'm goblin, I'm not goblin, just mercenary camp. And over here we got the expansion camp, which is easily it can be easily crept out. And why am I not getting your hats? Weird. I have to address this particular issue later on as well. I'm not gaining your chats over here on my Discord, so I'm not able to tell what you guys are saying, and I have to tab in and out just to check if you guys are saying something. So this is going to be final. This is going to be the final game for the stream here, at least. I'm gonna have to wait for the ziggurat to come up to detect the heroes. Nick is going to go in for Death Knight. MoFaD going to go for Crypt Lord. All right, that's going to be interesting. Death Knight versus Crypt Lord, and MoFaD still has the option to go for Death Knight as the second hero. Death Knight is super essential for undead players, but Crypt Lord has proved its mettle over the course of the time. And we're gonna have to see how this works out. I believe the Crypt Lord can provide as a good alternative to the Death Knight in an undead versus undead matchup. Although I kind of feel that the Lich is really strong. Go for Lich first, then the Death Knight second. That's a really strong combination. Because you have the Lich out first, that's going to be leveling up faster. That's going to be on higher levels, and the higher the level the Lich you have, the better the Frost Nova and the more amount of damage that you're going to be dealing across the board there. From the depths he comes, and he will immediately sell off the TP that he brought with him from the depths. Although Nick will not be selling off the TP with his Death Knight and making his way towards the fight, which what I would like to say. Well, just trying to get there and detect what is cooking. He did send out the scout acolyte to detect what is cooking. There's no update of the information. Oh! A nice little battle there that we had between the players. Both of the players tried to go for the corpse there. MoFaD got it first. Of course, MoFaD was the one that killed the critter to get it to begin with. Death coil there, and MoFaD got the kill. The Death coil didn't even cast. Yeah, I didn't. There's full mana tank on the Death Knight there. You're gonna have a Death coil. Death coil, of course, can't really kill any undead units. And oh, he cast the Death coil, but he still didn't get the kill. Before the animation reached there, the unit was already killed. MoFaD losing a couple of ghouls over here at least, so that's not really bad. And what is this? I missed most of the game. Hey, no problem. Yeah, you got another game going on. This just began, so you know, you don't really have a lot of stuff that happened. We just have MoFaD engaging up with Nick here, while MoFaD tries to put up the expansion. MoFaD lost a number, not too many, a number of ghouls there, and Nick is having a really bad day. I must say, he's having a really bad day. He cast a couple of death coils but couldn't really get any kills across. He couldn't really get any jacks across. Yeah, he couldn't get any jacks, but he did get a couple of kills on the skeleton warriors or the beetles or ghouls, because he does have a bit of experience here. He will return back to his base to rejuvenate. Tier 2 is about to complete. Tier 2 for MoFaD is of course going to be delayed because of the expansion being placed, while he goes to work on the local nearby creeps, the murlocs. Yeah, let's call them the local creeps, the local murlocs, the local trolls, the local gnolls. That sounds very appropriate. Going to be the item is going to be a cloak of shadows. That's going to be useful. Nick also gonna try and level up his hero in the meantime while his tech is about to be complete. He only put down the second ziggurat now. Wow. May just get a supply blocked if he's not careful. Nick has like 1k gold. What is he doing with the amount of gold he's got? Well, let's see what happens there. The local Stormy. The locals by Stormy. WarCraft locals. That sounded like a train. You know, Lodron Express is gonna depart at 6 p.m. or 6 p.m. game time. Anyways, enough of that. Here comes Fury. Yeah, I just called him Fury for whatever reason. Fury's gonna head in, and MoFaD's gonna have to deal with the Death Knight and ghouls. There's not too many of them though, and he can't really use Death Coil to kill the acolytes because they're undead units. And since MoFaD has an Nerubian tower there, he will manage to save them in a better way. He will have a better chance of saving them, in other words. And I had really liked the Impale there. Of course, the Impale has been nerfed slightly, or I don't know, a lot. You could say, some people could say that it's nerfed a lot, but I'll just go with slightly. MoFaD at least didn't lose any of the acolytes there. One was about to be killed, but he managed to save it with the Impale there. And Fury, or rather Nick, is persistent. He wants to head in towards the main to deal damage, but was forced to run away. Now, something that Undead players can do, but I haven't really seen them doing that a lot, is that they can actually go to their, you know, in an Undead versus Undead matchup. I'm only talking about Undead versus Undead. Undead mirrors, they can go to their opponent's base and they can utilize the corpse around the graveyard. Yeah, they can go to their opponent's base and they can literally do that. And whoa, Nick is going in for Necro Wagon. I didn't really see this one coming. MoFaD has no idea of this yet, and I'm not really sure if MoFaD's going to be prepared to deal with the Necro Wagons in time. He does have a second Necropolis going down, tier 3 coming in, but he has no Slaughterhouse. No, that's just tier 2, sorry, MoFaD is just about to hit tier 2. He needs to get the Slaughterhouse up and ready. He needs to get his Destroyer upgrades tier 3. I mean, this is a long way. If Nick managed to get his stuff up and head in towards MoFaD's base with Necro Wagon, this game may just go to him. Beetle will detect where Nick is, and Jockey just put down a nice little tidbit there. Our next station is MoFaD's expansion. Yes, you're gonna have an automated female voice. I don't know if you guys have a male voice in your trains, but if we have a female voice, it goes like, next station, MoFaD's expansion. And then it repeats the same thing in local languages. I believe you may have a similar thing in your country as well, because that would, I think that's that's the most convenient thing of all. Anyways, enough about trains. Yeah, there we go. Jockey says also female here. Yeah, it's okay. So Nick just dropped down from the Lodron Express at MoFaD's expansion, and was trying to attack that under construction ziggurat. He didn't successfully manage to take it out though. The pact is sealed and the Death Knight is on the field for MoFaD as well, and second Death Knight will help MoFaD keep his army alive, sustain it. When it gets to level 2, he can get Unholy Aura, which is going to be so useful for him, and he already got a level 4 strong Crypt Lord, which is going to be able to cast a good number of impales after it regenerates all the mana, that is. And the beetles, of course, the collision size of the beetles and their numbers. Tier 3 coming in, Slaughterhouse. Thankfully MoFaD has a Slaughterhouse. I don't think MoFaD has knowledge of the necromancers yet though. The higher the Unholy Aura, the better class of train on the field. Oh, that's a funny one, Jockey, actually. You know, the train is running at 100 kilometers per hour, and then when it stops at the next location, the Death Knight just steps in, and the Death Knight is level 2 with Unholy Aura, so the train is now running at 125. Yeah, that's a funny one. The train is now running at 125. Alright, so it appears that Nick just zoomed out for a big Necromancer army, and oh no! MoFaD caught Nick! Nick was just trying to pass by over here towards Loderon Express, but MoFaD just caught him exactly where he needed to, and his Necro Wagon effectivity has been reduced significantly here right now. Nick is under trouble. If we do have more number of units on the side of Nick, I would say, although looking at the army and numbers, it seems to be the same. Yeah, there's a lot of skeletons on the field. Oh no, the skeletons are kicking in. MoFaD needs destroyers, and he needs them right now. It doesn't seem like he has any destroyers for the time being. His opponent has the option to charge, he doesn't, and this can only go one way. MoFaD is in trouble. Oh no, MoFaD's gonna have to TP away. TP away, MoFaD. Gotta TP in the inventory there. You just gotta have to TP away. There's really, you can't deal with these many skeletons. But the thing is, even after you TP away, I guess sticking in to the fight for as long as possible is also a good idea, because as soon as MoFaD TPs away, and option to charge gets taken out there, as soon as MoFaD TPs away, Nick is going to unleash his fury on the expansion. Wow. No pun intended, but yes, that actually matched. Nick Fury. Nick is going to unleash his fury on MoFaD's expansion, but I was wrong. It appears that the fury of Nick is going to be unleashed on MoFaD's main, and Nick wants to go for the main. Why does he want to go for the main? Just break the expansion, in my opinion. He can actually deal a lot of damage with the skeleton warriors there. He wants to attack the main nonetheless, and this time he doesn't seem to have he doesn't have any necromancers in the back line. All of them got murdered. Oh, Nick putting down tower push. He wants a tower push. That's what he wants. He's attacking everything, using everything to attack the slaughterhouse there. That's not a good idea. He should be attacking the army of MoFaD with those, and try to defend with Ziggurat using it, because the slaughterhouse isn't really doing any damage there. The army is doing damage, and oh no, my micromanagement and bad decision making is going to cost Nick the game here. Wow. Game that Nick seemed to be ahead and have the upper hand on MoFaD just turned the tables within a few minutes, as MoFaD engaged with Nick's necromancers in the middle of the map, and without Nick noticing them or having to try to save them, MoFaD just killed some of them. He dealt with the army there for a bit, and I guess that bought him enough time. He killed most of the necromancers while he was in the fight, by my understanding. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been any. But that would be all for this game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more channel, and follow me on Twitter. As mentioned earlier, anybody and everybody is welcome to send me replays for the replay request series. To know more about how you can do so, you can join my Discord server. Link to that is in the description below for the YouTube video and on the Twitch panel. That's going to be all for today. We've got one more game by you, MoFaD, that I'm going to pass later. And that will be, of course, on the next episode of WarCraft Day. Good night and goodbye for now.